Hi guys, it's Frankie from Frankie Tag. Good to see you guys again, and I'm here to share my unboxing and first impressions of the Mi 11 Lite 5G. Now this device was a bit delayed getting to me, but it's here now, so I'm going to share my unboxing and impressions of this super slim and light, but very powerful mid-range device. And coming in at starting price in Europe at €369, this is the slightly more expensive version of the Mi 11 Lite 4G, starting at €299. But let's go ahead now and unbox this bad boy. Okay, lifting the lid, here we go. Designed by Xiaomi, and I love the gold lettering, similar to the Mi 11 box. And let's see the color we got. Hoo! I think I know which one it is. Oh yeah. This is that gorgeous yellow color that I've seen on a number of other channels, and now I have it in my hands. And here you see the summary of the specs. We have the leading flagship level 5nm processor. This is the Snapdragon 780G with featherweight design, and my gosh, this device is super thin and super light. A vibrant 10-bit OLED dot display with a 90Hz refresh rate and a 64-megapixel triple camera setup on this Mi 11 Lite 5G. Now let's show you what's inside the box. We have the USB-A to USB-C charging cable, and we have, what is this? Let's see, 33-watt fast charger for the Mi 11 Lite 5G. We have our SIM ejector tool, and we have our Type-C to 3.5mm adapter, warranty card, and user guide. And we also have a TPU case, like most of the other Xiaomi releases. Let's unwrap this Mi 11 Lite 5G and take a look. OMG. Wow. This color, guys, is absolutely stunning. And I'm loving that this is a matte back. OEMs, take note. This is how you do a glass back. And what a stunning color this is. Almost pearlescence yellow with a very similar camera module. We've seen this before on the Mi 11. But guys, I can't get over how thin this device is. This is incredible. And yeah, I must say the industrial design. Yes, this does feel like plastic, but you wouldn't know it, guys. It really is a striking phone and a striking design, this Mi 11 Lite 5G. And let's go ahead and power it on. There we go. And so I'm going to go ahead and power on the device, set it up quickly, and then share my first impressions of this Mi 11 Lite 5G. Alright guys, I'm back here now fully set up on the Mi 11 Lite 5G, and what a phone, guys. I showed this to my wife and she immediately said she loved this matte back, but the immediate thing you notice on this device is just how slim it is. At 6.8mm, 159 grams, this has got to be the key reason why you would pick up this phone. Guys, it's been a long time since I've used a device this thin. And in fact, there's only one other device I can think of that is this thin, but I have not used in years. And that is none other than the iPhone 6, which I think measured around a similar 7mm or even 6.9mm. You can see them there. That's the only other phone that I remember using that was this thin. But Xiaomi has delivered in here a super sleek package with this gorgeous matte back. The design, the sleekness, and the weight of this phone are the key reasons you'd pick it up. And on the front, we have a pretty sizable and pretty nice looking 6.55-inch 90Hz refresh rate AMOLED display. Now you can see the pulse width modulation there. That means that this phone does not have DC dimming, but looking at the display, looks really sharp, really bright. It is a flat panel display, but viewing angles are great, and it's not to the level of the displays I think we're seeing on the Redmi Note 10 Pro, the Poco F3. That's just a better panel in my opinion, and you also have a much smaller punch hole on those phones than on this Mi 11 Lite 5G, but for a lot of you, the left side placement will be better than the centered punch hole on those devices. And I also wanted to quickly compare this Mi 11 Lite 5G next to the Xiaomi Mi 11. There you see them. So the Mi 11 is a little bit larger in terms of footprint, and honestly I really do like this camera module in this yellow color. And to be honest, I think it's one of the nicer camera modules. They have a new distinct look that is unlike anything else on the market. But both of these phones got it right with this matte Gorilla Glass 6 back. This is the way you do a glass back, guys. It is just stunning, but it also does not attract fingerprints. In some ways, I think many of you may even prefer the design of the 11 Lite 5G over the Mi 11 just because of the sheer sleekness and thinness of this device. There you see them, very impressive. And a couple last things I want to check out here just in this initial impressions. DRM info, let's have a look. L1 security level, that's great to see as well. And we'll get to the full review of this device in a couple of days. Stay tuned for that. But for now, I know what you guys want to see, and I do want to see it too, which is to do my mini ANTUTU throttling test. And I got my trusty CPU monitor and my thermometer to track the ambient temps, and we're running ANTUTU version 9.0.3. So here we go, guys, the mini ANTUTU throttling test of the Mi 11 Lite 5G and the Snapdragon 780G. Here we go. Okay guys, completed with test 1 here, and 526,000 for the Mi 11 Lite 5G for a mid-range chipset. That is really good. Let's not waste any time and look at the CPU monitor, 45 degrees, and measuring the ambient temp, 40.2. So a pretty solid result here, and that is the first official ANTUTU version 9 score for the Snapdragon 780G here on Frankie Tech. So we'll screenshot that, and let's go ahead and test again on the Mi 11 Lite 5G. Okay, test number 2 completed, and look at this score, 523,000. That is very impressive, and that means that from test 1 to test 2, this Mi 11 Lite 5G barely throttled its scores. Checking the CPU temp, 48 degrees, still under 50 here after test number 2, and the ambient temps, 43 degrees. So despite how thin and light this device is, guys, this is a pretty impressive result for this phone. And it definitely bodes well for the Snapdragon 780G. It seems like a terrific chipset, and it could be a great alternative for any of you who want a more powerful mid-range chipset similar to the 860, but with 5G capability as well. And so that's it for my unboxing and initial impressions, and stay tuned for my full review of this device. But let me tell you, it's looking very promising, and definitely loving the design, the sleekness, and the weight of this Mi 11 Lite 5G. But hit me up in the comments. What are your thoughts on this phone? And what are your thoughts on this Snapdragon 780G? Does this sound like a chipset you would want in your phone? Hit me up in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. And that's it for this video. If you liked it, give me that thumbs up. And if you love the content of Frankie Tech, subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon for future updates. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more great content. And this is where I leave you by saying, this is Frankie Tech signing off. Have a good one. So sleek, man. So sleek.